Hello, my name is Benjamin Z. Miller. Benjamin Z. Miller. And today I'm going to investments outside of the stock market. So someone is saying, hey, I've had enough of this stock market investing. What is there that's outside of this stock market investing? Good question. Good question. And the answer is the hidden jewel or diamond that many investors miss is being a limited partner in a large apartment complex community with more than 100 units. For example, you go out and you find an experienced investor, and this is critical that you get one that's experienced, maybe 10 or 20 years experience and a long history of success. Many transactions in multifamily apartment complexes. You find an experienced investor that's buying a 30 million apartment complex. The investor already has been to the bank and obtained a $20 million loan or term sheet, but he still needs the down payment money and CAPEX money of $10 million. So you can invest with his group as a limited partner. You would typically invest $100,000 minimum, typically, to as much as $1 million plus. The beauty of this is once you invest, you don't have to do anything. And in typically 3 to 7 years, you get your money doubled. Oh, that sounds good. During the holding period, you also typically get distributions depending on how the deal is structured. It is much easier than getting on the front line of the battle and going out and dealing with tenants and toilets or trying to have a property manager interface with you and the tenants. Most people are not aware this option of being a limited partner exists in a large multifamily apartment complex. Now, however, you do have to know an apartment complex investor, and I mean know, where you've got their cell phone number, you've got their email, and they feel comfortable talking to you, that is buying a large multifamily. They're out there, but there's not as many of them as there are the endless house flippers. These sorts of investors that are buying large multifamily apartment complexes, frankly, they already have a base of investors they regularly work with. So you want to find them and approach them in the right way, where you let them know you like what they are doing with investing in these other apartment complexes, and you hope on their next deal they will lead your $100,000. They already have their own group of investors that they get money from. So when you approach them, you want to come in with a friendly attitude. It'll work better instead of a real skeptical, suspicious attitude. So I hope that helps, and good luck with your investing. And I would say also, the other thing that stops people is a lot of them don't know this sort of experienced investor that maybe has 10 or 20 years experience. This type of investor should already own hundreds, if not thousands, of apartment units. So if you need help with that, if you need an introduction, here's what you can do. Go to www.benjaminzmiller.com. I know the best investors in the business, many of them. Oh, I know.com, and fill out the contact form if you have 100,000 for a limited partner. Now, I'm not saying you can't contact me if you don't have 100,000. You can. If you're broke and you want to learn how to do real estate, you can still contact me. But if you want to be a limited partner in an apartment community, you need to have 100,000 approximately. So contact me at benjaminzmiller.com. And then we can start a beautiful new business relationship where we can spend some time talking. And when the time is right, I keep track of it so closely. When the time is right, I'll be able to start showing you some opportunities and introducing you to some of the top guns of the apartment investing community. So I hope that helps, and I wish you good luck with your investing.